What's going on, guys? Thrash back here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a new video where today we're starting up a Detroit Red Wings franchise mode here in NHL 22. If you guys didn't know, we actually already did this once before earlier this year. The first video did great. You guys loved it. However, EA deleted the save file. Obviously, there was a big glitch that happened at the beginning of the year. Happened to a lot of people. Unfortunately, happened to us, and I didn't have any motivation to do it again. That being said, EA has now updated all of the rosters. We're just going with the default rosters, obviously. And EA has now recognized Lucas Raymond and Moritz Seider as the gods that they are. So, Seider is now in 85, Raymond is in 84, and the team is actually pretty solid. So I thought it would be a great time for us to jump back into franchise mode and try and win a cup here. Now, today's episode is just going to be an introductory episode. Not a lot's going to happen. However, there are going to be a couple trades. I want to make a couple trades right off the bat. I have some ideas on what I want to do, but I need to get your thoughts on this series before we continue on with anything. So first of all, owner mode off, morale off, fog of war is off, head coach edit lines off, that's on. I don't care. I play a very basic franchise mode where I like to sim the games, I like to watch to see what happens, I like to make trades, I like to be, I don't want it to be extremely realistic where, well, that would never happen. I want to make trades where it's like, holy crap, I can't believe that happened, let's go. So things like that are going to happen in this franchise mode. Injuries are definitely off. It's just not fun for me. Skills on All-Star, trade difficulty will be medium, and now I need to get some input from you. In the next episode following, would you like me to do the entire season? I can do one season per episode. I can do maybe half a season per episode. I can go deadline to deadline. I could go free agency to free agency. You guys let me know what you want me to do per episode, because I don't want to rush through this. I would like these videos to be, 25, 30 minutes long, once a week, where we just jump into franchise mode and have some fun. And I want to know what you guys want to see. If we jump into an overtime game, is that something you want to see, where we actually watch the overtime? Do you guys want me to slow sim a lot of games or only a couple games per episode? I need your thoughts. Let me know what you think. And let me get into some trades that I want to get started here for the franchise mode. So first of all, I'm actually very happy with our roster. We have Larkin, Seider, Raymond, Zadina, Bertuzzi, some great players. And then we have Evanston as a prospect. We have Hronek, we have Veleno, Rasmussen, Berggren. Some great prospects, some great players, and I'm very excited to see where we end up by the end of the year and whatnot. We have Sebastian Kosa, we have Nedeljkovic, we have Pickard, and we have Thomas Greiss. And on defense, we have Hronek, Leddy, Stetcher. Now, this is where things get a little dicey. And just like in real life, it is a problem for the Detroit Red Wings. So, first things first, I'm willing to make a trade. Now, I've already talked it over with my Discord, which is why I'm going to make this trade. If you guys are not already in my Discord, there is a link in the description. Click it and join the Discord. You can be part of the discussion, as well as talk to me whenever you want. We talk about HUT, real hockey, anything really. It's a good time. Now, the trade that I'm looking to make is Filip Zadina leaving the team. Now, he's a 81 overall, medium elite at 21 years of age. Now, the reason I want to trade Filip Zadina is just like in real life, we don't really have room for him at the moment, and he hasn't progressed the way we want him to. He is a medium elite, which is great, but his role is third-line scoring winger. He's 21 years old, and I feel like we need more help on defense than we do need in the forward position. So I want to trade Filip Zadina for an elite defenseman to play with Moritz Seider on the first line. There's a lot of options for me to go through, including Jacob Chychrun, who is somebody who I might go after, but I'm going to go through the league and find some options, and we're going to take a look and see what I think I should do. Chychrun makes a lot of sense on defense. You put Chychrun with Seider, suddenly things are looking really good. There's also Lindholm here in Anaheim, who I think could be a really good fit. He's 27, 85 years old. He is on an expiring contract this year, though, so if we wanted to, we could maybe wait a full year and maybe get him in free agency if he doesn't re-sign with the Ducks. But I'm going to go through, see who I think would be a great fit, like maybe Rasmus Dahlin. Just saying, 86 overall. He's a 21-year-old medium elite. That is an interesting trade. No chance in hell in real life this would ever go through, but I'm not looking to make this one super realistic. I'm just looking to have some fun. Interesting. Let me go through everyone here, as Buffalo is listed as a seller. But let me go through everything, and we will take a look and see if any of these guys possibly make a good fit for our team. All right, another option would be Bowen Byram. He's 20 years old at 81 overall. Could be a really good fit. Obviously, Colorado has a big surplus in defensemen right now, especially with the emergence of Devon Toews, so that could be interesting. Another option might be Mikhail Sergachev. So we can go Sergachev, we can go Byram, we can go Dahlin. Toronto, I'm not really interested in Sandin right now. But those are some big options for us. Hughes, OEL, They don't really have enough going on here for me to want to take one away. As much as I don't want this to be super unrealistic, I also don't really care if it's super close. So any one of those three could be really good. I don't think we're going to go after Lindholm. We'll wait. I love Cam Fowler, obviously, former Spitfire, but I'm going to wait on Lindholm to be a free agent next year to maybe pick him up. So we can go and possibly pick up Jacob Chikrin, who could be very good for us. Unfortunately, not the best skater, but a very good defenseman. Got Rasmus Dahlin, who's a much better skater. He's younger. Oh, man. Dahlin would be interesting, but I don't think Buffalo would be able to live without him. I mean, they have Owen Power. The problem is, obviously, he's not in the game. If Owen Power was in the game, this would be something that maybe... Obviously, I don't think they'd still consider it, but it would be a little bit more realistic. So, unfortunately, it's not going to be Dahlin. Maybe we go to Tampa Bay and try to pick up Mikhail Sergachev. That could be a really good option for us. The problem is we're in the same division, so it'll be a little bit difficult to get him, but Sergachev for Zadina. Sergachev's not got a bad cap hit. He's a big body. He could play with Cider, man. This could be a really good deal for us. I actually think it's in our favor a bit, which is funny because Zadina in real life looks like he could be needing a change of scenery in the first place. I think that might honestly go through. I'm going to see if I can play around with it a bit. Oddly enough, they also have some interest in Danny DeKeyser. I'm willing to ship them off. Danny DeKeyser, he'll take the spot of Mikhail Sergachev on their team. That being said, they would need us to take somebody back. So let's see if they have a player that we want to pick up. I'm not expecting too much from anyone out of here, honestly. I don't think it's really that big of a deal on who we take. It's going to be a forward no matter what. I don't want to take away another defenseman from them. So, looks like they don't have any interest in having Kachkovic on their team anymore. So, maybe we can pick him up, and we'll see if this goes through. So, it'd be Zadina and DeKeyser for Sergachev and Kachkovic. So, for Sergachev and Kachkovic. Okay, I can say that right. I don't think Kachkovic will turn into anything. Being honest with you, he's, I mean, he's not bad. 69 overall, low top 6. I just don't think he ends up panning out, but you never know, right? There's a reason they want to get rid of him here. Realistically, I don't think that this goes through. Zadina DeKeyser for Sergachev and, Kajovic. I'm never going to say his name right. Kachkovic. Let's see what they say. They do say no, which makes sense. I'm willing to throw in, maybe a pick. Just saying. Sweeten the deal just a little bit with a 3rd round pick, and they do say yes. Filip Zadina and Danny DeKeyser moving on from the Detroit Red Wings for Mikhail Sergachev. I'm okay with that. I think that is a great move to have Sergachev play with Cider. I think that they will get along great. Both big bodies. This could be a fun one. So that solves one of our defense issues. We got rid of Danny DeKeyser, and we picked up Mikhail Sergachev all in one swing. That was absolutely great. That makes the team so much better. So now our decor is going to be looking like Cider with Sergachev, Hronik with Leddy, and then we have Stetcher, Lindstrom, Stahl is an option that we can put out there. We have options to put out there. And yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting one for sure. Now, here's another thing. Our depth is not great. Now we have Larkin, we have Suter, we have Gagne, we possibly have Mitchell Stevens, which... I don't know. He's 76 overall. Do we really want him out there? We have Carter Rowney, but again, is that somebody we really want out there playing center position? We could throw Rasmussen or Veleno in the center spot and just hope that they do well. We also have Lucas Raymond, obviously going to play on the first line with Larkin, but we need another center position. So, let's go shopping. Adrian Kempe could be an option, 84 overall. We could put him on the second line. I think he'd be a good fit. Only $2 million, only a 1-year deal left. And they have Quentin Byfield, who needs to come up, as well as Alex Turcotte. What about Adrian Kempe? Now, I'm not going to give up Fabry, but I can throw a second in and maybe a roster player to take over for Kempe's spot, and I think that could be an interesting move here. So, what are you guys interested in? They are interested in a couple of prospects. We have William Wollander here, 59 overall. He's 19 years old. He's 6'4", if I'm not mistaken. He's actually bigger than 6'4". Are we willing to part with William Wollander here? He was a 2nd-round pick back in 2020. I mean, if it's just Wollander straight up, maybe. I actually have to take on another contract, too. or give up another contract. Even if we gave up Wallander, that's tough. Especially Kosa, no, I don't want to give him up. I don't want to give up anyone crazy for this. What if we were to go with prospect Emil Viro? So you get Viro, Wallander, and a fourth for Adrian Kempe, and we'll try and get like a... Well, we'll take out the fourth. We'll take out the fourth. See what you guys say to this. And then we'll throw the fourth back in and see what you say. They do say yes to that, so there it is. Adrian Kempe getting added to the team for a couple prospects who probably wouldn't have panned out for us, and now our top 6 is looking even better. Alright guys, so here's how the team is looking. We have Vrana, Larkin, and Raymond all on the first line, with Bertuzzi, Kempe, and Nemestikov on the second, Veleno, Ernie, and Gagne on the third, Rasmussen, Suter, and Fabry on the fourth. I want to play around with this a little bit more. I don't really believe too much in the line chemistry, but we'll see how it is for now. Obviously, Fabry and Nemestikov could switch up. I don't know how much I want to do that. I think Fabry is a better player, but Nemestikov has that +1. We'll see how the chemistry plays out. I don't want to touch too much, and obviously leave some suggestions down below and your thoughts on what we should be doing. The defense is Sergachev and Seider, Leddy, Stetcher, Osterley, Hronik. Again, we got that +1 to the chemistry. And of course in net, we have Alex Nedeljkovic. Now, we didn't give up too much. We gave up Filip Zadina. Yes, we gave up Filip Zadina, but we got a new number 2 center, which realistically, Suter, I would probably prefer to play up here, and you guys can let me know what to do. On defense, things are looking pretty solid. We ended up getting Sergachev. We ended up giving up Wallander and Emil Viro, but ended up getting Mikhail Sergachev in the end, which is a very big help to our decor. So Sergachev, Leddy, and Osterley on the left side now with Seider, Stetcher, and Hronik on the right. I really think this is a good-looking team. Obviously not Stanley Cup bound, but definitely a step in the right direction. Well, guys, we went 5-2 in the preseason. The boys played really well. I want to make sure that Ned is our starting goalie for the first game of the year here, because for whatever reason, every time I do this, Grice is the starting goalie. He's not our starter. Ned is the starter. That's just how it is. EA, get that through your skull. Now, we have our first game here against the Tampa Bay Lightning. So what we're going to do here is we're going to slow sim this game, and then we're going to finish off this episode. And you guys are going to let me know down below how far into the season you want me to go in the next one. And by the time that I get back from vacation, then we'll have the next episode ready for you to go. So I'm thinking that next episode we go all the way to the end, maybe do the draft in the next one, and start next episode at the beginning of Season 2. But you let me know what you want to see. And after our first period here in franchise mode, actually after the first minute, we're down 1-0. But after the first period, we're down 2-0. Stamkos and Kucherov getting some early goals on us. Second period, it's 4-0 Point and Chernak. And we end up getting blown out 6-0 in our debut game. All right. That's not how I expected that to go at all. Vasilevsky getting a shutout. Sergachev having a rough night against his former team, it looks like. Wow, that was tough. That was really tough. Nemestikov, a -4. Huh. So right away, I'm going to tell you I'm switching Nemestikov and Fabry. And doing that. And doing that. Yeah, we're just gonna... We're going to do this. Vrana, maybe? Yeah, we're going to do that. So we're going to do Vrana, Larkin, and Raymond, Kempe, Bertuzzi, Fabry. Nemestikov can go down to the third line. Screw the chemistry. Let's see what happens in the next game now, because that first game was rough. Seider played 28 minutes and 31 seconds in that game. They allowed 6 goals, and he was only a -1. I'm proud of you, Seider. I love you, buddy. All right, we made some line changes. Let's see if they help us out here in game number 2. We're playing Vancouver. First period, we're losing 3-0. Oh, boy. Second period, it's 4-1. We get our first goal of the year, and it is going to be Lucas Raymond. And after the third period, it's a 6-3 game. Raymond gets his second. Rasmussen gets one, but Miller and Pearson get on the board. All right, so we're giving up a lot of goals already. This is not how I envisioned this to happen. Shout out to Lucas Raymond for getting 2 points there, but holy crap. Larkin had 2 assists, Rasmussen, Gagne, Vrana, Stetcher, Sergachev. So we did better in that one. We got goals, but we still allowed 6. Let me take a look here. What's going on with the defense? Is it Sergachev's a -2? Leddy is a -5 after 2 games. Kempe's a -6. Wow. All right. I decided to switch Suter and Kempe for 1 game. We'll see how they do here against Columbus. This is the last game I'm simming. This is the last game I'm definitely simming because we want to get some thoughts from you guys, but now we have a lot more to talk about because suddenly our team is awful. Like, holy crap, awful. And I don't know who is to blame. So, first period against Columbus, we're down 1-0 as Roslovic gets the goal. Second period, we're down 2-0. No, 2-1, sorry. Jenner gets one, but Fabry does get on the board. We are in the third period. Gustav Nyquist makes it 3-1. And your final score was 5-3. We came back. Okay, thank God. I was really, really upset there for a second, but we do come back. Still giving up a lot of goals and a lot of shots, but we do get the victory. Fabry, Gagne, Ernie, and Suter all come back here in the third period. All right, your 3 stars. Fabry with 2 goals. Bertuzzi had 3 assists. All right, so the second line did something there. The second line did something. How'd Suter do? He had a point. Kempe was not a minus in the game. Okay, so maybe we got to play with our lines like this then. It looks like the team actually did something. I'm kind of happy. The team played. Now, guys, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and let me know down below what you think. Where should we start our next episode? Are we going to be going from season to season? Are we going draft to draft? Are we going from trade deadline to trade deadline? Or do you want me to do them in installments where I start at the beginning of the year, then go to the Christmas break, then go to the trade deadline, then go to the playoffs? You guys let me know what you want to see. Also, let me know about the team. Is there anything that you want me to change? What do you think about the trades I made? I think they were smart trades that are already starting to backfire, but that's fine. Look, it's very early into the season. The goalies aren't playing great. Defense isn't playing great, but we'll get there. Maybe I got to switch things up. Maybe I need to make another trade. Maybe we give up our first-round pick to get an elite player to really make a big difference. But you guys let me know what you think. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. And again, I am on vacation at the moment, so I apologize if I don't get back to everyone's comments, but they will be heard, I promise, and we'll get the next episode to you ASAP. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay frosty.